when I learned about the bodybuilding competition in Atlanta, I was all over it. I had to go watch. I'd never seen a bodybuilding contest before, let alone trans guys. I had just started working out myself at that point. A few years before that, I transitioned in the late '90s, but I was always overweight. I had a lot of body issues, um, and so this was really intriguing to me. And when I watched the contest, I was like, I can do that. Why can't I do that? There's no reason I can't do that, other than the fact that I'm significantly overweight and out of shape and never been in shape actually. But it's something to think about. I decided for year three. I actually decided at the end of the second year of the competition that I was going to compete on the third year, and surprisingly enough, I actually committed to that, knowing myself. And I made it happen. I actually did compete. The more involved in the training I got and everything, it really brought back a lot for me, back from my high school days, actually. I was in a junior miss pageant, beauty pageant, I know, in Indiana in 1980, I guess. Um, and all of the training I went through that for like walking around with a book on my head and on all those feminine things that they expect from beauty pageant contestants. I went through all that too. I've never forgotten it. It was one of the most humiliating things I ever put myself through, and I still to this day don't know why I did it. Um, Other than I felt like I was trying to fit in, I had something to prove. I think that's pretty common for trans people, um, to try to prove what they're not, which is kind of an impossible paradigm. I didn't go into it thinking I was going to win. I went into it for me. It was a really good experience, and I highly recommend it. Even if you're not a serious competitor, it's what other chance you're going to get to do that? It's kind of it's a safe place to do that. But I really, really, really think that Neo's onto something here, and that anybody who thinks they might want to compete, you should. You should. It's a really good thing. I congratulate Neo on all the hard work that he's put in on this project. It's a really good thing, and I think that it's going to grow over time, and I'm really, really proud to be involved. I'm not competing myself anymore. It was a one-time thing for me, but there's so many guys out there just like me that could use something like this, that I want to make sure that we're reaching those folks too. The guys that are in this on a regular basis, more power to you guys. Put yourselves out there and work that crowd. Um, and those of us who are a little bit more shy, well, there's a spot for us too here. So please feel free to sign up.